The royal family is worth billions of dollars, but they did not make this money working several jobs. I am not saying that you should stop working on your dreams. Their ways of making money are a bit different in today. We're going to talk about these methods. You do not want to miss out on the details. Who knows, you might pick a thing or two. Members of the royal family. Before we get into how they make their money, it is important to understand who the members of the family are and their different contributions to the growth of the family's net worth. We all know that we cannot talk about the royal family without mentioning the Queen. I mean, she is an actual queen and not the one husbands call their wives. This one has an actual kingdom, and everyone knows who she is. The Queen was recently widowed by her husband, Prince Philip, who recently died of old age. His death was peaceful and was surrounded by close family. Philip, who recently died of old age. His death was peaceful and was surrounded by close family. The two had 4 children together: Prince Charles, who is next in line for the throne, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward. Prince Charles married Diana, Princess of Wales, and together they had 2 sons. Prince Charles was also previously married to Camilla Parker Bowles, who is formerly known as the Duchess of Cornwall. We know of Prince William, who is the Duke of Cambridge, and his brother Prince Harry, who is the Duke of Sussex. The 2 brothers both have wives, Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle respectively. Now that we have been properly introduced to them, let's take a look at how each of them makes their money, which contributes to the overall ways the royal family makes money. Her Royal Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen makes her money in 3 main ways. This includes the sovereign grant, the royal collection, and the Duchy of Lancaster. With more than $64 million in revenue annually, the Queen is said to be worth $500 million according to Forbes. Sovereign grant. For over 10 years, all of the Queen's official duties have been catered for through a government-granted lump sum amount known as the sovereign grant. In addition to supporting Her Royal Majesty's official duties, this amount is also meant to cater to other things, such as maintaining the palace. I mean, it is the palace and has to live up to its name. But have you guys seen pictures of it? It is absolutely breathtaking. At least a little bit, they allow us to see. So where exactly does the sovereign grant come from? There's a collection of the kingdom's properties and lands that generate income every year. This is known as the Crown Estate. So simply put, the sovereign grant is just a percentage of these earnings. The majority of these lands were surrendered by their ancestor, George III, back in 1760, and have since been under the care of the Treasury. This means that these properties do not belong to the royal family. They have no authority to sell them or benefit directly from them in any way. Before the sovereign grant was the civil list, which was abolished in 2012. It used to serve almost the same purpose: Duchy of Lancaster. The Privy Purse is what the Queen owns herself. Her Majesty's actual income is from the Duchy of Lancaster. The Duchy of Lancaster is a combination of land, property, and other assets that make up a portfolio that is held in trust on her behalf. Back in 2018, the Duchy of Lancaster transferred $26 million to the Privy Purse. This money is mainly used to cover the cost of expenses the sovereign grant cannot cater for. Additionally, the Queen uses part of this money to pay her kids' salaries for their royal duties and show-ups worldwide. Wait, what? Does a mother pay their child? Must be nice. Mine would just remind me of the sacrifices she made and make me feel all guilty about it. Prince Andrew stopped going for royal visits and engaging in projects on behalf of the palace back in 2019. It is not clear whether he is still on the payroll, but according to reports he still is. There is no confirmation about these reports from the palace. The Royal Collection. This consists of work of arts held in trust by Her Majesty for her heirs and the kingdom in general. The Queen has 3 main heirs, as we know by now. Her firstborn son, Prince Charles, Charles' firstborn son, Prince William, and William's first son, Prince George. The costs and maintenance of the assets in this category are funded by the Royal Collection Trust, which is a registered charity. When you visit royal palaces, such as Windsor Castle, the entry fees are what make up the trust used to fund the collection. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Before his passing, Prince Philip was married to the Queen. Being married to the Queen meant that he also received his income from the sovereign grant for his various royal duties and responsibilities. It was not clarified whether he still received income from the grant after his retirement. Even if he did retire, I am pretty sure the pension was not all that bad. I mean, there was no way he was living in the palace as a poor man. According to Money.com, the late prince used to earn $500,000 every year, and at the time of death, his net worth was more than $30 million. Prince Charles of Wales. The prince's income also comes from the sovereign grant, Duchy of Cornwall, and other government departments. Most of his income comes from the Duchy of Cornwall, which he uses to sponsor his favorite charities and other royal duties. This money is also used to directly benefit other immediate members of his family, such as the Duchess of Cornwall Camilla, William and Kate Middleton, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Prince Charles' total annual income is estimated to be more than $31 million with a net worth of $100 million. Prince William and Kate Middleton. These two are the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Confirmation from Prince Charles' official website indicates that the two receive $6.6 million annually from the Duchy of Cornwall through Prince William's father. It is not determined how the amount between these two is shared, but the lump sum is what they get. Prince William's total net worth is $40 million, and his wife Kate is about $10 million, which means that their net worth combined is $50 million. William and Harry also inherited a substantial amount of wealth from their mother, Princess Diana, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. These two are the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Just like his older brother, Harry also receives $6.6 million for himself and his wife from his father. The two have announced distancing from the royal duties, but it's not certain whether they will continue to receive this income. Meghan was already a successful actress before she got married to the Duke of Sussex, but had to discontinue because she is royalty now. However, the girl knows her grind. She will definitely find a way to get by for herself and her family if they are ever cut off. Prince Harry is estimated to be worth $10 million, while Meghan is estimated to be worth $10 million. Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew is the Queen's third child and also the Duke of York. He is also a beneficiary of the sovereign grant, where he receives $320,000. Just like the rest of his family, this money is meant to cater to expenses incurred while performing his royal duties. His net worth is more than $40 million. Other family members. It is believed that as time goes by, a few things are going to change. As a matter of fact, this change is already in force. Andrew the Duke of York and Earl the Duke of Wessex, who is the Queen's youngest children, have taken up full-time responsibilities to support the monarchy. Some of their other duties include representing Her Majesty the Queen in various capacities. See, the thing is, the Queen is busy and also advanced in age now she might not be able to keep up like she used to before. The coming generation, the likes of Prince George and his siblings, are expected to work on their passions and develop careers from them. This will make them more independent. Their aunties are already leading the way for them. Princess Beatrice works full-time in the business world, while her younger sister Princess Eugenie works in the art world, also a full-time income-generating activity. This does not mean they do not receive something small from their father, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. They are, after all, princesses. Don't be surprised when you come across George in the corporate world a few decades from now. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please make sure you come back for more.